Spider-Man.
S- It's both a spider and a man. Who could you imagine?
So I'm not familiar with this one.
Um, yeah, so this is like one of the very few video games ever that I can say with confidence that I know this like the back of my own hand. Um, yeah, so this I think was a couple years after Tony Hawk 2, I think. It was somewhere around the same time frame. I don't remember if it was like before or after, but yeah, they essentially took the Tony Hawk engine and they modified it to make an action game out of it, and it's pretty good. At least I think it is.
I think I've heard good things about this one. There's just a few Spider-Man games that are just like, I've just heard like, whoa.
Yeah, Spider-Man kind of had like a iffy track record on video games. Like technically before the Capcom stuff, I guess, but this was the one that really put it on the map. I feel.
When humanity conforms to a single truth,
Oh man, the future, 2000.
logical process and scientific method, we will be unstoppable. I, Dr. Otto Octavius, vow as a scientist and businessman that my duties to humankind will be fulfilled. Thank you.
All 128 bits of it.
Thank you.
Is this before the
Yes.
Sam Raimi
Nice
movie?
words, Octavius.
Yeah.
These executives knew you the way I do. I wonder if they'd be so quick to applaud.
I love pre-rendered like PlayStation models.
Jonah Jameson's photos. My career is gonna be right back on track.
Yeah.
Just backstage, college.
Certain charm to it in more than one way.
Face a worthy foe. Spider-Man?
Last time I checked, I was Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? What's he doing?
Gotta get into my costume and take out this imposter. I can't get free of this crowd.
All these noob cybots.
Jameson would pay any price to get this kind of dirt on Spider-Man.
That was Eddie Brock.
Who the? He looked familiar, but whatever. Stay focused.
Oh, okay.
He's stealing Octavius's device. Oh no! He sees me. My camera! No!
I'm glad he narrated everything for me.
It's over. It's all over. I blew it again. Oh, I can hear James.
Getting your camera punched will do things to a guy.
If I had given a real
Oh my
father
God.
that job, I would certainly have the evidence to send Spider-Man away forever. You're through, Brock. When I am done with you, you won't be able to get a job taking wedding pictures in Siberia.
I tried to fight it.
So one thing you'll notice with the characters that aren't Spider-Man, Doc Ock, and Black Cat, Mary Jane. So you know how in Atomic Bomberman the voices were entirely just Billy West and Charlie Adler?
Right.
In this game, it's just Duran Norris and D. Bradley Baker. To this game's credit, though, Duran Norris's Venom in this is like legitimately one of my favorite depictions of the character.
What the fuck is that?
Oh no, the big stink.
Oh no. It's Joker gas?
Yeah, this is it. This is the trickster's joke.
Oh no. Oh, now it's become, I don't know, ARPA joke.
It's become vanilla vape.
That's
Oh yeah, these like comic covers in between specific stages, like because my depth perception wasn't like all there as a kid. I thought Spider-Man was just punching the helicopter out of the sky on that cover.
Spider-Man in a heap of trouble. But this is just
just the beginning, Spidey fans. So get
Yeah, I
ready
didn't
for
really
a
like
true
notice the
superhero
web
action
swing
thriller,
until like
packed to the brim
when
with
I was
thrills
playing
and
this
chills,
yesterday,
twists and
actually, to get
turns,
myself in
more
the mood for this
supervillains
watch.
to shake a web at, and of course,
Is that Stan Lee or a Stan Lee impersonator?
No, it's Stanley.
Awesome.
Hey, Spider.
Hey,
Hello, I'm here.
Cat, what's going on?
I know there's been some trouble, but the bank's being robbed, and they've got hostages. Use your Spidey compass to get to the bank quickly.
Thanks, Cat.
I don't know how my own abilities work.
Hey,
Thank.
Spider-Man. Come over here. When a building is close enough, you can swing to it. Press the
Whoa.
button and then press and hold the R2 button while in the air to swing.
Yeah, I love how like, yeah, they just mention the PlayStation buttons as if they're a fact of life in this world.
I love that shit.
What's up, Cat?
Why don't you tell me everything all at once?
That's a web cartridge. You can carry up to 10 of them.
What?
It's like cute and weird at the same time, this tutorialization.
Yeah.
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here.
Hold it, Spider. He doesn't
Oh my
understand
god!
You don't say.
Use your web attacks to get past this guy.
Well, he didn't notice me until you showed up and started yelling.
He doesn't look friendly. Dang, I was just about to ask him what time it was.
I was gonna say, hey, do you know anything about all this vape gas? It's this draw distance gas.
I doubt that really hurt
Yeah, you know.
more than hurt you. I'm already at full health.
Oh yeah, the world famous line. Yeah, the good old technical limitation gas and ensnaring the city.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh my
I
god.
know English, I swear.
That crawl though.
Yeah, this.
Bye.
Whoa, police choppers.
Whoa, murder.
I just love that that's something you can do in this.
Oh my god. Capture Sonic the Hedgehog. Wait.
It took me a minute to like readjust to the line delivery in this after watching all the videos of the prototypes.
Oh. Oh no. They killed Blackhawk.
There he goes.
These guys are serious.
These transitions. It's a flashy game, I'll give it that.
Yeah.
I can't believe they shot down those police choppers.
Yeah, just my luck. I'll probably get blamed
Good
for that too.
good timing.
I really gotta take a shit.
Yes, but be careful, Spider. I saw the chopper dropping off armed robbers on top of the bank.
Thanks for the heads up, Cat.
Oh.
It's gonna be very hard not to think of my own YouTube poop in this.
When I'm hurt,
Yeah.
these will help restore my health.
Aw.
I bet I can get into the bank through the top of this building.
Well, I mean, the people with guns did, so...
Syndicate.
Yeah.
Checks out.
Also, this is just me, like, pardon me being nerding out, but like on the right-hand side of this building, there's like an open space where you can get another web cartridge.
Ah.
Yeah. Not that you really need to get it, but yeah.
That's the last one.
Let's say we haven't actually used it yet in this
Still
video.
all right.
Oh, okay.
Also, as I found out yesterday on my hard mode, like on the second playthrough of this, you like the scripted cutscenes where like Spider-Man sits down or whatever, those actually do affect your webbing amount.
Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a
So
quick
if you
deposit.
so like if you do have like not enough of a cartridge, you can just like you can just lose the web cartridge from a scripted event.
Weird.
Looks like I've got company.
I like the ceiling crawl is really cool. Like, damn.
Yeah. I also like these stages because like you just have the option of like throwing potted plants and couches at the thugs.
Hell yeah. I assume they make the stock jar shattering sound effect when they
Do
do.
have hostages.
No,
Won't get hurt.
it sounds more like generic crate smashing, but yeah,
Oops. Made a
same
wood, I
idea
guess.
really.
Holding down the L1 button allows me to target my web. If the reticle turns green, I can press R2 to swing to that point.
This ceiling shit is like really innovative. I like it.
Looks like that down there controls the security doors. The door is locked.
Guy in the room
Gotta,
is like,
gotta get Spider-Man. Oh wait, I'm barricaded off. What?
wait, glass. Oh shit.
I can zip straight to the ceiling by pressing R1.
Okay.
Looks like these switches can open the security doors.
All right, yeah. This game also has like jumping attacks, and like if you like press an attack button like right as you're coming down from that chute, you can just snipe that guy and he dies in one hit.
He has foot dive.
He does. He also has a fist dive in these games.
Oh.
I do wonder if this long player will do it. Well, there was one of them. I couldn't tell which one it was.
Another one taken down by your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
I like the giant office buttons that we just hit. You know, like officers are just all locked behind giant buttons.
Yeah.
No, please, no.
Was that him?
What the?
Compliments of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
That was the hostage, I think.
I'm already at
It sounded
full
like
health.
him being sarcastic.
I can pick up an object by pressing punch, and I can throw the object.
Oh,
by
yeah,
pressing
here we
punch
go.
again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's something you can do.
Picked up that, that.
Yeah. There's also, yeah, like in the left cubicle, you also pick up the
Well, going down.
you have to pick up one of the chair to get one of the comic book collectibles.
Ah.
Yeah, there's like 32 of them spread throughout, and if you get all of them, you unlock Spider-Man 2099. Oh yeah, that's another thing about these Spider-Man games. They have like at least this one and Enter Electro, they've got like unlockable costumes, and some of them give you
I doubt that
different,
really hurt
like-
me more than it hurt you.
like status effect things.
Spider-Man, you have to save me.
It's very Neversoft to do like those kind of unlockables, so that checks out.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's a few that
Mind if
cap
I
your
drop in?
yeah, there's a few of them that like actually cap your web cartridges at like 2. So like if you really want to do like a super hard mode playthrough, I guess.
Right. I keep getting thrown off whenever he goes in the vent. Like, I can tell that there's a
More
marker
hostages
for it,
and a bomb.
but it, like,
Really
I just never
careful
expect
here.
it for some reason. He just goes shooting straight up.
They're messing
Oh yeah,
with us.
this part. The first few times when I played this as a kid, I never like figured out that like you're supposed to put the bomb in the safe, you know?
Ah.
Yeah.
Ow. They just ran right between that. They're like,
The
yeah,
robbers have been taken
I'm
care
alright.
of, but what can I do about the bomb? Think, Spidey, think.
Just in case you forgot which button it was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
Spider-Man.
think this was also part of it. Like, I guess, when I was first playing this, I didn't realize throwing it would take it down faster.
Oh, big save.
Yeah, they didn't give you actually any indication. They just kind of said, like, hey, do something with this.
They actually tell you in kid mode. Like, in kid mode, Spider-Man has, like, an additional line after the thing where he says, like, I need to put this in a safe place.
Not this time, guys.
Wow. I also like
Yeah.
the bomb kind of slid into the safe somehow.
As bombs tend to do.
Jonah, I have shot to the bank robber.
Parker, shut up and dial 911. Scorpion's here.
Wait. What?
Good.
Oh.
Scorpions here. Oh.
Hold the fucking phone. Why did you dial him instead of 911? What? Jesus.
I guess they had to, like, mention his occupation as a photographer for the Daily Bugle somehow.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't really get that beat myself now that you point it out. Like, what the hell?
I just called you to tell you to call the police. It's like,
Oh, what the hell? I'm Spider-Man.
Parker, give me the number for 911. Oh,
The meme really was, the poop really was right. When you're Spider-Man, you don't think.
apparently if you're J. Jonah Jameson, you don't think.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Golden.
Get away, Gargan!
Huh?
Your time is running out.
Oh, I guess he's trying to skip the one scripted. Yeah, like if he went up the building, there's like another scripted thing where like there's two thugs and one of them says to the other, "Hey, keep your eyes open. The sooner we take down Spider-Man, the sooner the boss pays us."
Thugs.
Granted, it didn't sound like quite as dopey as I made it sound, but yeah.
I'm gonna slowly walk at you.
Lots of high tech.
I gotta fling my tail.
Out of that suit.
You put me in this suit. Now I'm going to make you pay.
Get over it, Gargan.
You ruined my life, so now I'll end yours.
Just want to point out, he swung at the same window.
Leave him alone, Chuckles.
Butt out, webhead. Spider-Man? I asked for the police, and I get this?
You kinda didn't do that though, JJ. Oh, huh. I honestly didn't think about doing this, like just web doming in between like the hits. But then again, that's also like burning through your webbing.
Let's
So,
say.
yeah.
I'm out of here.
They had a lot of versatility with that, like, breaking sound.
Ow. Seems like throwing stuff's a lot safer than getting close to this guy.
Yeah, it's like... Yeah, it's like if he's not flinching, it's like... What I do is, like, you can do, like, 1-2 hits by, like, pressing, like, punch and kick, or the vice versa. I usually just do that and then jump out of the way when they're about to hit.
Saving my life, but it won't work.
Oh, you're just too clever for me, JJ.
There he is.
A shout out to
man
the
behind
Tony
science
Hawk
expo
monitor.
heist.
I was
That
saying,
last shot.
Shoot him!
JJ, you are out of the wheel. I mean it this time.
you got a good taste in video games, JJ, but
Hold it, Spider.
Hello, I'm here.
I don't want to believe that you pulled off
Oh,
the heist today, but I've
it's
got
me.
to make sure.
Daredevil.
Ben
I
Affleck.
haven't got time to explain.
Just tell me your side of it.
Ben Affleck with,
You're the real Daredevil.
What?
like,
It's true.
the cat face
Spider-Man
in
made
mode
off with
before that
Octavius'
was
new
even a
invention,
thing.
But not you, Spider-Man, not me. Somebody
He didn't
stole
look
it.
much better on
I don't know
Dreamcast,
yet.
I
And
can
if New York's
absolutely
finest
say
catch me,
that much.
it's too late.
Well, then you'd better get going. NYPD is coming fast.
That's it? You believe me?
I don't have to believe you. I know you aren't lying.
But how?
Let's just say you've got your superpowers, and I've got mine. I'll spread the word about your innocence. Not that it'll help with the cops. Good luck.
Since when have I had any? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And there's a Warhawk Jr.
Not Warhawk, not Blackhawk, but yeah. Oh no.
Hey, wait! I'm not the bad guy!
Yeah, I remember like you like mentioned that like the game was loud before re-recording. Yeah, it's especially prominent with the helicopter dudes. Or the choppers. Same thing, really.
Pork and
close.
donuts.
I'm all...
I'm all...
Don't stop now, Spidey.
I am all of me.
Bye.
I almost thought he was just gonna fall right off for a second. How low he was going. Alright, yeah, there's this stage. It's definitely one of the more annoying ones when you like don't know the pattern of like where the missiles are being fired.
I don't know a better way to say that this sort of overreaction is kind of apt in a post-2020
yeah.
world. They're like, oh, there's a Spider-Man's doing bad things, well, better bomb the city.
Christ almighty, yeah.
Where is he?
Where's Captain America?
Like shooting fish in
On Jeffrey Springer, apparently.
Like shooting fish in a barrel.
If you needed another sign of the times and when this was made, there you go.
Yeah.
It's like, he even says in the what if mode, like if you go up to that sign, Spider-Man will just go, Jeffrey, Jeffrey.
Jesus.
Also about this last part, you can just like jump up and zip line straight to the top and like skip all that. So
Ah.
something I actually found out like when I brought the
I'm innocent!
Dreamcast version to like my college once, and like someone was just watching me play it, and like they just pointed out, oh yeah, you can zip line up to the top on that part. Kind of been taking that ever since. Also, I didn't think to mention it, but like in the speaking of the what if mode, like I love the what if in this stage because like Spider-Man just get cuts off by like the helicopter guy going dun, 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 dun. It's so fucking loud. It's great.
What is what if mode? Because it sounds amazing.
So what if in the comics it's like this cute little thing the Marvel would do where like, what if such and such happened? Like, like what if Captain America had the Thor hammer or whatever?
Ah.
So in these games, it's like a cheat code, and if you put that in, it like changes up certain things about the levels. It's usually like more background details, but some of them are more out there. Like in that first helicopter stage in what if mode, there's a blimp you can just web swing onto, and it'll put you into a sub level where you're like trying to stay on the blimp, not get shot at, and if you survive that, it just goes like it goes straight to the chase up top sequence, I think.
It's
Yeah.
unique.
What, like...
Mary Jane was right. I should have stayed home today.
Mary Jane was right. I should have stayed home and played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
I was about to say, I don't know if it was like that specific billboard that triggers it, but I know there's like a line Spider-Man has in this game where he'll just say, "Oh hey, Tony Hawk, I skated with that guy."
Oh my god.
Good old developer synergy.
What was this, like, power-up we got? I noticed we got, like, an Easter egg room.
Oh yeah, this is the Spidey Armor. It's essentially like another health bar over your health bar.
Shooting already.
Alright. So dang, the sequence goes on a while.
Lost him, base. He moves too fast. Where'd he go? Like shooting fish in a barrel.
There's definitely some good line deliveries on some of these.
Gains and loses confidence rapidly.
Where'd he go? Almost thought he was gonna like clip into the crane. That would have been something if he did. Oh yeah, so there's a funny anecdote I want to share about this. So when I had the PC version to a point on like my old laptop, and that ran this at 60 FPS, and that last stage was how I found out this is like one of those games where like physics and scripts are tied to the game's frame rate.
Oh.
So if this game's running at 60 FPS, Spider-Man falls off way too fucking fast and you just die.
Oh my god.
That's pretty great. Also wanted to mention the like frame rate thing, because that will come into effect like in a later stage. On this, but yeah.
They're just like, yeah, it's shooting the building, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Rocks!
I know the like what if mode, like when you put the cheat in for it, it's like they specifically call it what if contest. And that makes me wonder if they were like if they did or like were planning to do something bigger with that. I don't exactly know.
Interesting.
Could have just been a specific choice of words they took with it.
Spider sense tingling. One more step and it's a load of web fluid sticking you to that wall.
Well, it's not the most romantic proposition I've ever had.
Black Cat. Oh, I'm so glad it's you.
Good to see you too, big boy, but you got a problem.
Oh my
Venom's got
god.
control of the Jumbotron.
You got a bigger problem. My face has been flattened.
Venom's ugly face on the screen? Now that's scary.
That's not all. Rhino's on a rampage over at Omnitech as well.
What is this, the bad guy Olympics? Look, Times Square's on the way to Omnitech. Let's find out what Venom's up to, and then we'll tackle Rhino.
Oh yeah, this cutscene right here was like what really sold me on this Venom.
We're shouting out to the whole big rotten apple here, people.
Sad thing is, he'll probably get his own talk show for this.
Oh, we've got this beautiful redhead. You know her. She's one of those famous spirits.
What the fuck?
We have decided that this
Yeah, baby, text crawl.
hours to live. 24 hours. Oh, by the way, her name is Mary Jane Parker.
No.
No, not the supermodel, Mary Jane. Yeah, baby.
Someone. Yeah, I don't know who it could be. If any of you tight-wearing freaks out there want to save little Miss Fashion Model, then bring it on! Meanwhile, New Yorkers, the
I'm gonna mug the camera.
will continue!
Listen, I realize what this means. Forget about helping me with Omnitech. I can handle Rhino.
Rhino by yourself? Thanks, Cat.
Just gonna sit here and laugh for a while.
Look, being Spider-Man has given me a lot and taken a lot away, but one thing never changes. My responsibility to use my powers for others before myself, no matter what.
Durand Norris, like, he just really hammed it up as Venom, and also just like
Then I'll stop Venom.
how he like read the lines in general. Like, it's just perfect to me. I don't. Yeah.
So I feel like we kind of just forgot about the whole, like, gas covering everything. Or we haven't really...
It's a detour,
We're too
essentially
late.
given.
Makes 2 major technology heists in 2 days.
That leaves one question. Where's Rhino?
Yeah.
If it ain't Bug Boy!
Hi. How do you not hear that guy coming?
Oh, boys, Spidey fans, Black Cat is out. Rhino's looking to take Spidey down as well.
Look out for that wall.
Uh,
Look at you, all lit up.
So,
yeah, so this boss is something.
he is just a bull.
Yeah.
Hey, did you get a charge out of that?
Nah.
Ooh, shocking.
He's gonna keep going with this.
Well, I mean, if it works.
Rhino burgers coming up.
We
Hey,
did-
that is expensive equipment.
Alright, so the first 10 times...
Yeah. Yeah, these do eventually just... Yeah, I think this is like the last time, and
Hey, did you get a charge out of that?
I didn't really see this one in full. I just kind of skimmed through it, so yeah, I assume he's gonna go for the barrels now.
Ow!
Good job. Oh, is he gonna... Oh, oh yeah, this is what happened on like my first playthrough. Like, if you somehow get Rhino like behind the barrels, but like not, but like, yeah, if you get Rhino behind the barrels, he'll like do that jumping slam thing as if you're up on a wall and just hurt himself.
I didn't notice he knocked the color into us.
Oh yeah. Lost the Spidey armor. Oh yeah, this is like another comic book. You destroy all the barrels. I think Rhino might be dead before he does that, though. Or Spidey might be dead, whatever comes first.
Let's say, I assume you could, like, punch the guy when he's stuck in the wall or something.
Yeah, you can, but like there's like cycles where he'll like be stuck in it for a moment, and then cycles where he'll just get right out. Yeah, he tends to like go for
Look
the.
out for that wall.
Wait, can you kill Rhino? But yeah.
What the fuck? Oh
You
no!
can. Great.
Oh, the boys.
I'm over here now.
Better hide. Best seat in the house. Octavius, what's he doing here?
Please, stand back, officer.
What the fuck is that?
Doc Ock helping the police? Maybe he is reformed. Ock's taking care of Rhino. I need to find out what happened to Black
The
Cat.
Trapmatic, apparently.
Peter Parker, not Spider-Man. Hey, wait! Cat! Cat, it's Peter.
World's strongest Scotch tape.
Not really paramedic.
Perfect.
What the fuck? Well, that was weird. Anyway.
Anyway, time for the subplot with this asshole took my wife. We're back, and 2 slashes next to the exclamation.
That's my story, Johnny.
Looks like
Still don't know what that was about.
You'll find Venom.
But how?
I
Venom is
love
invisible
this
to my spider
fucking
sense.
Knowing your
JPEG
luck,
statue.
Venom will find you.
Oh.
Have faith, Spidey.
Cinder.
He's just too hot.
Where could she be? Gotta find her. Got no choice.
Where, what a wuss. Hey, wanna race? Parker hates it when I get the drop on it.
I hate it when he gets the drop on me.
Jesus Christ.
I only now just noticed Venom only has like 3
Hurry up,
fingers on
Parker.
each hand in this look.
Move it, Spidey, move it!
Or that might have just been the cutscene. I'm not really sure.
Might be just PS1 model limitations.
Yeah.
Gotta keep moving.
This indicator is interesting.
Yeah. Me personally, I would have just like swung to this building from the one that was across the
Gotta
way,
keep
but
up.
you know,
Hey man, whatever.
gotta
works.
give him credit. Yeah, give him some slack.
Quit slacking, boy.
All right, yeah. There's just this bit.
Come on.
What is he doing?
He's having a little leap.
Yeah, look out, lady.
Oh my god!
All right, yeah. This is the thing.
Get out of my way, nerd. First step, Parker. It's a doozy.
Ow, my head! Oh, toe, ow!
Yeah, look out, lady.
Oh my goodness!
Right. So yeah, remember when I mentioned the frame rate?
Oh.
Oh yeah?
Didn't see a thing.
Well, don't know what that was about, Spider-Man, but okay. Yeah, I feel like that might be... I think that might either be a frame rate, like, fuck up, or just an emulation thing, because, like... Yeah, no, Spider-Man's not supposed to just... He's supposed to swing out onto the wall and climb up, but no, he'll just do that, I guess.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. He didn't do it when I was playing it yesterday on, like, my PS3.
If you want to fight, follow me.
We can just fight here. Oh my god. This game is so silly. Jesus.
Weird spider wuss.
Yeah, give him an inch, they'll take, like, at least 3.5.
And play.
The cutscene was there. Just because.
Yeah.
Come back here, Venom!
What the fuck?
Where are you?
Venom was never real.
Oh yeah, this is, like, the one instance, like... This is like the one instance I can think of where Venom had invisibility powers. Just because.
Why?
Can't say I know.
For ya.
Oof.
Yeah, that's also why I brought up like the breaking sound. Just because of that.
Everything's made of wood. It's a model village.
Spider-Man just lifting a fucking car and it sounds like he broke a crate. God, I love... The limitations really just make this game in some places.
Honestly, yeah.
Yuck.
I got Venom on.
I got licked.
Gross.
What?
I love
Okay,
you.
I'm not sure. Alright, yeah, in the what if mode, like the Spider-Man's lines on the grab, it's just like, yeah, it gets changed from ew gross, just like, oh stop, it tickles.
That's like a weird joke mode.
Get a breath.
That's essentially what it is, yeah.
I love that. That is great.
I think, yeah, I want to see if we could, like, if I can, like, find a video of those as, like, a bonus or something. If you're up for it.
If we can find it, sure. I'm surprised that sewer lid didn't make a crate breaking sound.
Right?
These are some sewers.
Those are definitely some Spider-Man textures, too. Just painted on that shot, I guess.
Laying down on the job, Parker?
Where's my wife, you symbiote freak?
I just love the characterization
Run,
of, like,
Venom, but you can't
of-
hide.
love the characterization of Venom just being an absolute bastard.
Those things. These guys must be left.
Well, if you fought him in Marvel vs. Capcom, you know that's true.
I mean, yeah. Oh god, wait, yeah. You do raise a good point there.
These sewers are something.
I'm already at full health. I'm trapped.
The health kit was a distraction.
I'm sorry, guys. Am I late for the party?
Am I late for the full health? Yeah, so the lizard men, these guys are for the most part just there, but like that like swipe attack they do, that actually is kind of like a threat, especially in hard mode where like you take more damage in that mode.
Open this door.
They just showed up and I didn't really react to that.
Who is it?
Yeah, the lizard men, they're really only just here for this, and then yeah.
Just that one encounter?
Not just these like sewer stages.
Ah. I thought that it was over because of that loading screen, but no, just...
I should probably swing to the next pipes using my L1 targeting mode.
This probably would have been just like one big old thing if like they didn't have like the memory loading limitations, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically if this was the 2002 movie game, this just would have been like one whole stage. Instead of like being split up into a bunch of others.
already at full health.
Are you?
More lizard men we just ignore.
Wanna lift?
Yes, I would, thank you.
Thank you for the suggestion, kind stranger.
Hang on, Parker. Mary Jane's at the next stop.
Alright, yeah, so this stage, this is essentially just like a... This is essentially just survive until the,
Already at full health.
until point A gets to point B.
Survive until you're already not at full health. It's a very ambitious game. Like, for relatively... I assume it's relatively PS1. I suppose it's after the second Tony Hawk.
Yeah. It, Yeah, I remember, like, there was this, like, old, like, video footage of, like, really old, like, versions of the game where, like, you actually could, like, traverse on the ground and such. Like, this was, like, before the whole fog thing was written in.
Right.
It's definitely a really interesting game on, like, just on all fronts. Still waiting for the day where, like, one of the prototypes will show up where, like, where it was, like, before they came up with, like, the original design for Scorpion. Like, before he used to just have, like, a model that was more based around the comics.
I don't know why, I really thought you were talking about MK Scorpion. Just like, J.
Yeah.
Jonah Jameson, get over here!
The Forbidden Spider-Man prototype build with Hell Scorpion. Complete with the fucking janky stage transition.
It's just...
Also as a side note, that Scorpion look that he had back in that fight, that comes back for the movie game.
Ah.
Yeah, because he's just in that one. It's like, you know, that like era of licensed movie games where they like had filler in between what actually did happen, you know?
Right, yeah. I just really like the stage visually. It's very striking for a PS1.
Yeah. Yeah, they def had their chops for yeah, Neversoft definitely had the chops with their environmental design. Going off of this and Tony Hawk. I think they might have also did like
Where am I
that
now?
one Bruce Willis game that was on PS1, but I'm not too familiar with that one.
I'm still just stuck on Venom being invisible. Like, that's just very clearly a thing that he is doing, but they haven't... They're gonna explain it? Oh god.
Yeah, no, they don't ever really explain Venom's invisibility thing. He just has it. And I'm still fairly certain that was like a game exclusive thing they just gave him, because like I don't know, I might have to ask like Roman about that, if like Venom ever had invisibility in the comics or whatever, because yeah, no, I don't ever recall him having that like outside of this game.
It doesn't really match up with his ability.
Yeah.
He's part chameleon.
What do we have here?
Yeah, his ability that is more or less just window dressing.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
Um. Okay then.
Fuff. I'm gonna gum up this lever in particular.
Oh, great.
Oh, okay. So I got like another funny story about this part. So yesterday when I was playing through this, my controller like disconnected right when Spider-Man was about to say, "Oh, great," and like, yeah, well, like when it disconnects, it like goes into pause menu to like, yeah, just like
Oh yeah.
stop out what's going on, and then like when I unpaused for the rest of this level, the game, like I don't know if it was like the condition of my disc or what, but it just started playing random voice lines off like the XA.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so like when I got to this part, I just heard J. Jonah Jameson just go Polo from the fucking What If.
What the fuck?
Yeah, oh, it's also near the end. Near the end of this level, there was just like another line of like one of the kid mode exclamations.
There's something wrong in the state of Denmark.
Something wrong in the state of my 21-year-old disc. It's like, and I really should have like recorded that off my phone or something, because like, God, that was something.
I want to see if you can like replicate that.
I'm gonna have to mess with that. Yeah, just I'm fighting lizard men, and then all of a sudden, well, Black Cat's telling me these are web cartridges. You can carry 10 of them.
Well, I mean, I wish the lizards were web cartridges. Just carry them around with me.
I wish I could collect lizard men.
Just throw lizards at people.
Throw lizards at them, and they just sound like wood.
Feels like trouble's coming.
So this is another level where you just, yeah, the lizard men are here, but you just gotta ignore them. Throw all the switches to get out.
This story progression is very odd.
Yeah.
It's like they had this plot, and then they just kind of have Spider-Man just go around. Now he's in a sewer. Now he's really in a sewer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like in the claw machine, and then really in the claw machine in the Toy Story game.
Damn it.
There he goes.
You really like these lizard guys, jeez.
They would. Yeah, it's like, I also remember at one point that like the lizard was actually going to be a boss in this, but then that got scrapped later down the line, I guess, and then they just rewrote it to where Venom's using the lizard men against Spider-Man. Very strange.
This angle is very unique.
Oh yeah.
You didn't get this kind of stuff PS1 era. That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
This game's definitely a really like. I mean, you can say what you will about if the game's good or if it's not or whatever else, but like you gotta admit it's a very like interesting technical piece in
Oh yeah,
some
no,
ways.
definitely. It looks fine. Like,
Yeah.
definitely better than like most licensed games. I feel at the time.
This was like definitely on this was definitely like on the better end of especially like Marvel licensed games at that time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Coming through.
Yeah.
I'm already at full health.
Switch is right there, you can do it.
There are all these big fuck off switches.
The fuck off switches are going to be the next level here actually.
Oh.
Where are you?
Yeah, shout out to the audio glitch that's just at the end of that line.
Mary Jane won't last much longer.
That's me ripping up your contract.
I bet the right combination of switches will open all of the sewer pass gates.
Okay, I guess it's not really fuck off switches since like the camera shows you which ones to press, but yeah.
Guess again.
Oh.
Unless you're like in what if mode where like unless you're in what if mode where like the water is like changed to lava and Spider-Man just goes, "Oh, lava. How original." I really shouldn't keep spoiling what if, but like god, it's so fun.
It's amazing.
It's just great that like it's just something they put in.
Come back here, Venom!
Here I come.
Gotta run really intensely at you.
Gotta run with this music playing in the background. Hold on.
Come to Papa.
What? Oh, no, no, no.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Venom shows up here, but you're really like not supposed to fight him unless you just feel like losing health in this stage.
Oh.
Yeah, he's just window dressing. He shows up to like fuck with you if you go the wrong way. And then there's just like that intro bit. But yeah, no, you're really not. I know it's tempting, but you're really not supposed to fight Venom here. It won't do anything. Also, this stage is like another quirk where like Spider-Man will just switch between crawling animations depending what he's on what he's crawling on.
Sweat here, Parker.
Weird.
Yeah. Yeah, so like this here, this is the wrong way, but like I imagine the player is going here to like see the lizard to like get the directions. It's like
He's going here to get a hug.
I'm gonna hug you real good.
Lizard! Knew it.
Oh, the lizard.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Venom has
We couldn't put him in the game, so he's just behind a wall. Oops.
Spider-Man against you.
No.
He's also imprisoned that Parker woman.
Where is she?
She's in the lair at the end of the maze. There's only one way to get there. Go back along this tunnel and cross over 2 waterways. At the 3rd waterway, go right. follow it around the corners, past the machinery, skip the first tunnel intersection, then go right at the next one. You will find the woman.
Thanks.
Thanks, Lizard.
My best friend, Lizard.
So, like,
Golden.
yeah, going here, going here isn't technically necessary, but like if you're trying to collect all the comic books, you do have to go this way, since like talking to Lizard will like spawn that comic the player picked up on like the way back.
Ah.
Also, I don't know. On note of what if, I don't know if it's exclusive to that mode or not, but like if you go far enough away from Lizard and then go back to his wall, he'll just say, "I'm not telling you again, asshole."
Wow.
He doesn't say it like that, but you know.
I wish he did.
Starting to sweat here, Parker?
Maybe he did in like a dev build, for all we know.
Piss off.
You're on fire, baby.
Go jump in the lake. Can Def say this is no stranger to dev humor?
Yeah.
Ooh, you're hot, baby.
Well, thank you.
Bisexual icon Venom.
My, said the spider to the smaller spider.
Nailed it.
Help! Is anybody there? Help me!
Mary Jane!
Please!
Hey, you made it.
Venom!
Over peaking
I'd like
microphone.
to see your wifey poo, but she's in the bath right now.
She's in the bad mic room.
So, what do you say, Spunky? Let's finish this.
I'd let you see your wife, but she's in the Battle Craze casting call right now.
She threw out her voice, voicing evil charm.
Too far, little spider.
Ode to Mary Jane's throat.
Rose!
Oh man, this dude.
I just keep jumping on the ceiling, but nothing's happening.
Oh yeah, that's another quirk about like some of these later boss fights. There's like the like health and web pickups just have a tendency to like spawn and despawn at random. And like with at least for me it's not so much a problem with the end game, but it's
Spider-Man, oh help me, I'm drowning.
had to let that one rock. But yeah, the whole spawning thing, it's especially like kind of not all that great with this fight and then Mysterio later.
Oh, I like the reaction portrait.
Itsy bitsy spider. Not too far, little spider.
He's really trying. But yeah, this is about what I... Yeah,
Why?
you can just land another hit sometimes after he's already down.
No, Spider-Man.
But yeah, that's about what I do with the Venom fights. Just like alternate between
Bad guy
web
this
balls
time.
and jump-ins.
Idiot! Think, Eddie. Think back to that day. I was with you in the crowd. An imposter Spider-Man was on stage. He burned both of us, and now we've been played against each other.
You're right.
Oh my god, his teeth.
I've got you. You and your wife are innocent, Parker. Our bad.
Our
All those noob cyborg clones fucked me up, I'm sorry.
Parker! Just get me out of here now!
Bummer. You're in the doghouse now, dude.
Coming, honey. So, we're partners. But only for now. After we bust those tech thieves, it's payback time for kidnapping my wife.
Jeez. One little mistake. We said we're sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Now, the imposter was a shapeshifter, so that means it was...
Remember to use your spontaneous cloaking ability on the enemy.
Our idea. We know that.
Tell me this, Einstein. Who could have wanted to steal Octavius' technology?
Ooh, we know.
Who?
The Submariner.
Submariner? Get serious, will you?
The mighty Thor.
Are you out of your mind? Don't answer that.
Galactus.
Forget it, Eddie. I need Jameson's help on this. We're going
So right, yeah, Submariner. That's a name you don't really
We hate
hear
James.
about these days.
Bonehead. We're not going to see
Don't
Jameson.
know that one.
We're going to use his computer database.
Ooh, are we gonna surf the web?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Let's just go, okay?
Honestly, I wouldn't blame you for not knowing.
Is that like Calendar Man?
It's so there's like for the lack of a good way to describe it on a dime,
Here it is,
yeah.
The record.
Surf the web.
Shut up, Brock. We don't have time.
Parker. Wait, could it be?
This dude.
Yes. We sense
I love this Venom.
it's our other, the symbiote known as Carnage. We
He's
must
he's so
stop him.
he's so doofy.
Now we have no choice.
Wait, what's more noise? I'm only breaking and entering here. Spider sense tingling. Now what?
What the fuck? What the Christ is going on?
These symbiotes must be looking for human hosts.
Bye.
Battle with symbiotes other than Carnage and Venom? And hostages? Old Webhead's got his work cut out for him today.
Man, what wasteful use of tomato paste. Right, so yeah, the symbiotes here are the enemies that are seen for the rest of the game from this point onward.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're also they're the stronger ones. Yeah,
Golden.
you def gotta be pragmatic about these guys.
Damn, we've been at this for over an hour. This game flew by.
Yeah,
I've never seen the place this empty.
time flies when we're watching
I gotta
when
get
we're
out
watching a
of here.
himbo symbiote.
I'm already at full health.
Symbiote.
Oh, yeah. I don't think there are no symbiotes in here either.
That's perfect, yeah.
Air conditioning? The fan will break me free.
Right, so yeah, right off the bat, if you do like a typical three hitter on the symbiotes, they will retaliate. And also, like your standard webbing attacks, like they don't really work on these guys as it does the other enemies. Also, we wouldn't know it since Spider-Man just like jumped right in, but like normally that symbiote is just hard camping the exit there. I wonder what rank that symbiote is on a DVD.
I was gonna say, if we don't have borrowed time, we might be in trouble. Just fell to death, wow.
Oh yeah. It's something that can just happen, but you don't really see it.
It falls down and makes a wood crush sound effect.
The elevator stopped.
It's just a detail that like Oh wow, I'm surprised he was able to get that. When I was just like trying to do it without using the web, like Spider-Man just like auto targets to turn around and try and punch the fucking symbiote.
Oh. Also, damn, their projectile attack's pretty damn annoying.
Yeah.
I better try the other door.
I better try the other door after I already did the thing. Oh, Spider-Man.
I better try the other door.
I'm already at full health.
Alright, this is the other point where the elevator stops, but like, yeah, no, this is just the end. And like, if you go, like, if you're just there long enough, like, the symbiotes will like break the elevator cables and it'll just break the floor.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ah, the printing press. A symbiote generator. So this is how the symbiotes are being created.
Oh
There's
god.
one down.
Okay, I'm not gonna spoil it, but like, I also love what the what if does with this level.
Go ahead.
So like, you know those like paper runner machines there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, if you can like fall off into those and like it kills Spider-Man, but like if Spider-Man falls in there, there's just like flattened Spider-Mans running across the newspapers.
Oh my god. Oh, that's perfect.
It's great.
At the printing press, they're just literal, just symbiote printers.
Also on that one, oh yeah, those giant, like, pickup stacks of whatever those things are, yeah, Spider-Man could just pick those up too if he really chooses.
Oh.
And they also make the wood, sound, don't worry.
Of course.
That's the last one.
So now we have fire web?
Yeah, fire webbing, those are like the one things that can kill the symbiotes.
I was kind of joking, I didn't realize it actually was fire. That's interesting.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, the one canonical weakness is symbiotes. It's like fire and Sonics.
Ah. They hate
Fire
Sonic
and
games.
Sonic Adventure.
Yeah. I can't stand Big's campaign.
Basement of the Daily Bugle. Whoever's controlling the generators has got to be down here.
The eggplant crunching sound.
Also, just like the occasional barks that those symbiotes do. The whatever those are. The
I fucking love it. Just punches you. Just like asshole. Oh my god.
what? You all right there, Spidey? You can. There you go. There you go.
What if Spider-Man didn't obey the laws of physics?
That's cool. It's a dry heat. Whoa, where'd he come from?
Alright, like, yeah, aside from another comic book, like that one point where all the pipes, like, started going off, you could, like, web those up and, like, it'll break, it'll break an object on the side that also contains, like, a fire web pickup.
Huh.
I always just take that just because of that one symbiote that's up where that switch was.
Do a little dance there.
Hey, the imposter! The imposter!
Oh, what the fuck?
Come back here.
This game is so silly.
The guy who framed me, and the one who stole the technology.
Oh, sudden save game.
All right.
I gotta say, you look just like me. Except, you're more angry back alley than friendly neighborhood.
Oh, for decades I've wanted to shut that mouth of yours. Finally, that time is upon me.
Oh. Oh no, man! It was actually Shift.
Versus Giant Shift.
Is it too late for us to be friends?
Anyway, here's the best boss theme in the game, if I say so myself.
The music hasn't been too prominent, but what I picked up from it is like pretty neat.
Yeah.
Reminds me of stuff like Time Splitters.
Take him out.
Like older Time Splitters, but still some good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Ow.
Big wheel. Oh, he's doing the fucking... I'm sure there's some fighting game character that has a slam like that. The name escapes me if there is. Oh, he's doing the fucking Jiazu ground punch thing. That's what it remind me of. Except it's just a big punch, no icicles.
I was gonna say, this is what Bob must feel like whenever he fights Mike Gigas. I have got nipple lasers!
Like, I could sooner buy Mysterio doing all of this shit cause Master of Illusion, you know?
Right.
Like, I could sooner buy all of this than fucking Venom cloaking.
Right. Yeah. Why does this boss fight remind me of like InGen from Crash 3?
You know, Mysterio, the bigger they are,
You're just shooting a bunch of like glowing yellow weak points. On the PS1.
Could be.
Ow.
you're working for the wrong people, Mysterio. Right now you're thinking, if only you'd taken that giant act to Vegas instead.
Curse your endless babble, Spider-Man!
Speaking of babble, let's hear it. Who's behind all this?
I'll never tell you! Mysterio may be defeated, but the symbiote invasion cannot be stopped!
Symbiote invasion?
He shook his head, but his head is a fucking snow globe.
That force which
Yeah.
is preparing everyone in New York for symbiosis!
You're the fool, Mysterio. Where? Where are they coming from?
Damn, Spidey.
On the waterfront, Warehouse 65. A secret passage. If only I could watch them destroy you.
Whoever your
The
boss
what
is,
if
he's
mode
off his
for that
rocker.
fight, like it
No
also
one can control the
it also
symbiote.
plays off the whole fishbowl comparison.
Spare me
Head
the
fishbowl
propaganda,
head
okay?
comparison that
This
just
isn't
it just
game,
has a little
Mysterio. The
fish swimming in
symbiotes
his
will
head.
destroy everything in their path unless I can stop them.
Also, a note of Mysterio, I saw like the FMVs to one of those protos that just leaked in like Project Deluge or whatever, and like at one point in the ending cutscene, Mysterio just has a regular ass human head in there. I mean, I get it was placeholder, but
I lost him.
Oh my god.
My scope.
Hey, tough guy. Sorry about that expensive lens, Punisher.
Something
You're the guy the police all like.
Objective here. That's the place. Warehouse 65. We can team up. You cover my back.
Huh. No thanks, Mr. Death Wish. I'd like to keep the body count low if you don't mind.
Fair enough.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man says fuck 12.
That fucking face of his, though.
Yeah.
Also, wish I remember that sound he makes in the Punisher arcade game.
Oh, oh yeah.
Rawr!
Cliches.
Way y'all.
Christ.
I'm guessing that this particular warehouse has a bit more in store for the webhead than even he can imagine.
I don't think I could try imitating that sound even if I really wanted to.
It's a hell of a thing.
Yeah.
Looks like I'll have to clean this place up too.
So now we're just,
We just made symbiote generators, like, you know.
yeah, symbiote printers.
We got the symbiote recipe and just made some mixers. I don't know.
I've used the Spidey Armor much before.
Some symbiote cocktails. God, yeah, on note of like the face textures, it's like on note of the visual look in general, it's like, yeah, it's kind of a weird divvy when you like take the other versions into account. It's like, yeah, some characters look better on PS1, some actually kind of look alright on Dreamcast, and then there's just the characters that just look weird no matter how
More generators.
okay, I guess not weird, but like not all there regardless of how you dice it. Like fucking Daredevil and Punisher.
As if for the generators,
And also
time to get
Carnage,
the
as we're
box.
about to see later.
I said they put a lot of characters in this game for like how little they actually are in the story.
This ventilation shaft.
Yeah.
Must be something.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, Black Cat was here for the narrative, and then she got fucking rammed in the ass by Rhino.
Very nice.
And then
By horn,
kidnapped
mind
by
you.
like the fake ambulance.
Spider sense. catering. Ah, the old trusty Spike. Looks like this is it.
The old trusty Spike.
Oh, it cut off the Geronimo line.
Aw.
Oh well.
Woo!
And the
a
what if
rush.
it's Goofy's Yahoo!
They didn't do that, but surprisingly they didn't do that, but they kind of should have now.
You gotta be kidding. Okay, recap. A couple of 100 feet underwater, electrified floors and walls, and deadly turrets pointing straight at me. Oh, my day just keeps getting better and better.
So there's this stage.
Spider-Man critiques the level designers. What the hell, guys?
Hey,
Yeah, that kind of is just that.
try out with that.
And then he takes like, and then he does the inverse in what if he just starts reviewing the level like interior design shit. Like his first fucking line is like, nice detail, Gumwood, I like it. God, for how much I mentioned it, we really got to do those what if things now.
I do have to see it at least.
Yeah.
The heating bill for this place must be enormous. And I thought crime didn't pay.
Oh yeah, this stage is also in general, this stage is one of the more stressful ones for me just because of this. Like it's mainly just this room trying to backtrack for like the room with the comic and the cartridges in it.
This room was
It's
like a
like-
nightmare, yeah.
Yeah, it's like going through it is like whatever. But like going back to get the comic Yeah, that one room is like that always just kind of. It's like I know this game, and that room always just and like going back for this comic always just kind of has me on edge because you have to line yourself up a specific way with that other platform, otherwise you just otherwise you just drop to the electric floor and die.
Oof.
Yeah, that floor is like a one-hit death, even with the Captain Universe costume, which gives you invincibility.
Jeez. It's just lava.
Yeah. Oh god, speaking of.
Living dangerously.
Living like I'm not already at full health. Kind of ballsy that this guy's not really taking the turrets out, but like, then again, if you're doing the what if on this mode, you also kind of, well, I mean, you don't necessarily have to like race through it, but like, the what if on this stage also presents like a race against a submarine piloted by like one of the level designers. And
Wow.
like, yeah, like if you win the race, you get like the cheat code for unlimited webbing. I mean, like, it's like if you've already got the symbiote suit by that point, not like you'll really need it, but hey.
Oh, was that a safe point, or was that just like in damage and vulnerability?
That was a save point.
Ah, okay. This guy was taking a lot of damage instead of just like getting rid of the turret.
Yeah. Oh!
Ugh.
It was like 1 pixel off from getting the shockies. From getting zapped by Raiden, and then he blows himself up afterward. God, I can't even imagine this game trying gibbing, as silly as it is.
Oh god. That's a cool room.
Oh yeah. Cool sort of hallway that we only see for like a split second after in like the complete cutscene on like this one.
I appreciate it nonetheless.
This must be where the fog is coming
Yeah.
from. Who is behind all this?
What is the fog doing besides making it easier for the devs?
So the story explanation is that the fog
Used
is
the Spidey Armor much before.
so Doc Ock is like he's trying to like
Rats locked.
I don't know, I guess he's
Well,
trying to
let's try
take
drilling
over
too.
uh the next cutscene will kind of explain it, but yeah, Doc Ock and Carnage are partnering to
Spider-Man!
take over the
I'm
world
sorry,
or
see
whatever, and the fog is making
Black
it
Cat. What are you
supposed to
doing?
like
Who's
prepare
behind?
everyone for
What's
like
going on here?
to
Your guess
control
is as good as
everyone through
mine.
like
The
symbiotes.
guys in the ambulance
Ah.
must have drugged me because the next thing I knew, I woke up here. You gotta get me out of here.
Okay, Cat, but how?
If you can somehow shut down the power, I can escape.
You got it, Cat.
I'm also just too used to the what if mode on this one. If you shut off the power, the music will stop and I can stop dancing.
Bingo! If I read this right, this panel controls the exhaust ports. If I can jam the exhaust ports without stopping the flow of fog, it'll be like a banana in a tailpipe. That ought to blow the power, too.
Wow.
All right. All right.
In the right direction.
Good news, Cat. I got you out. Bad news. I flooded the whole place with fog. Don't worry.
Don't worry, Spider-Man's gonna stop it.
I'm gonna punch the fog away.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the fog and it's gonna break like a crate.
Almost. The sucker is ready to blow.
Spider-Man, I feel like this is ill-advised. Did you think this through? Oh, over here, enemies.
It's not just Spidey armor, he's also got plot armor. Plot armor. He's got that,
Yes, that does it.
Paul Blart armor.
Thanks, Spider. Whatever you did, it worked.
Hey, what else is a Spider-Man for? You go and get some help, Cat. I'll find out who's behind all this.
You got it. I'll be back.
Thanks for being sassy and telling me tutorial hints.
Thanks for encouraging me for trying to collect lizards.
Listen to me, whoever you are. No one can control the symbiotes. No one!
I need not control the symbiote, Spider-Man.
Doc Ock?
We will work as one. It is a new world. Humanity needs the skills that my technology will give them. Symbiosis is the only way.
I should have known a reformed Doc
The only
Ock
way
was
to
too good
what?
be true.
A perfect world order. Those who cannot share my
It's a
vision will be
world
crushed.
dominance, I don't know, they don't really elaborate on that.
Speaking of crushed, it's showtime.
Also, hello, I'm here.
Ooh, I smell bad symbiote, and it ain't me.
Oh man, the teeth are just textures.
They're two different textures that don't match. It's something. Bye.
Let us end this, Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's like Doc Ock in particular on like Dreamcast and PC, he really got like the shit end of the stick and as far as the retextures go up for that version.
Yes, this shield is drawing power from his.
It's like it's something you just like have to see. My God, why did it's like I get the idea, but like
Whatever you are trying is useless, Spider-Man.
just because you can doesn't mean you really should, you know?
See, I thought, like, maybe it would have been an idea to explain Venom's invisibility by, like, oh, you know, Doc Ock made him a thing, you know? Because they were teamed up, or I guess, but no, it's just he turns invisible in this game, and no one's gonna explain it to you.
Uh-oh. Looks like his shield is
Yeah.
regenerated.
Oh right, yeah. I'm sure you've heard me reference Mini Ock time and again. Yeah, this is yeah, that is like the what if on that one. It literally makes it just makes Doc Ock smaller, and like it also makes these phases a joke because like it also accounts for the hitboxes. So like when he's doing this in what if mode, you can just hug the wall, fuck him.
What in the world?
Yeah.
His portrait. Yarr!
Oh.
Ah! Fucking Doc Ock.
Stop that.
That's annoying. Spider-Man, though, what's the status on your health?
Oh god, I almost forgot. On one of my playthroughs, it's like on the second on the second time the shield regen, like he said the defeat line early.
What the hell?
Venom's doing.
Yeah, it's like he just regenerated the shield, was like getting into his going through the motion, was just going, I am defeated. He only has like half his health still.
He knew his number was up.
It's definitely silly, but that Doc Ock was the late and great I'm probably not going to say this name right. Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. Yeah, he played Doc Ock in the '94 cartoon series.
Ah.
Makes a pretty good Ock.
The plan is doomed, Carnage.
Alright, yeah, and the Carnage fight is pretty straightforward. You just gotta get him in the Sonics, because, like,
Hey, loud enough for you?
your normal attacks, they all just do fuck all against him.
Right.
Yeah.
Just after playing Spider-Man and Venom Maximum Carnage, I just realized, like, it's where they had, like, a fake Spider-Man that was Mysterio, and that game showed me that there's also another fake Spider-Man named Doppelganger.
Oh, yeah.
He just has, like, 8 limbs.
8 limbs and, like, teeth.
And a hell of a smile.
I'm supposed to be the monster here.
You are a born loser, Cletus Cassidy. Like I told Mysterio, no one can control the symbiotes.
Alright, yeah, there was a guy in that.
Take a breather, Spidey.
Yeah.
It's over. Well, just another day in the life. Whoa! What the? Is that?
Yeah, this is definitely game exclusive.
Interesting.
Ol' Monster Rock, as they call him here.
Symbiote.
Yeah. He was called, like, Super Rock, I think, in the beta.
Come on, Symbiote is such a good name.
Yeah. They had more than enough opportunities and they didn't take it.
That is an icon that guy has.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, so this is how the game ends. It's a chase. It's like a reverse chase.
He, what's the nuclear symbol on the right?
That I think is to, like, symbolize, like, how much the place is, like, glowing, you know? Cause like he stopped the fog and, like, it's starting to, like, fuck the place up.
It's starting to make him radioactive, and that cannot be good.
It's basically just showing, like, how far the place is to, like, blowing. It's just aesthetic, really.
It's not like a legit timer.
Yeah, no. Also another audio glitch there. Like, it's like, die, and then there's just, you just hear like Stan Lee, I think. Cut off Stan Lee. But.
He's just like, are you talking to me?
Got that too, like, the death animation, if, like, Monster Ogg does catch you, it's like, it's so silly looking. He's just like swiveling his arms, and you get knocked down from it.
So this is not the game where if you miss the QT, Spider-Man falls in his face and blows up.
No. Alas, no.
We were not yet cursed with QTs.
Not yet, no.
On the home stretch, baby. Think I might make it.
It's kind of a creepy sounding voice.
Yeah. And in the character video, in the character viewer, he has like a variant of the "It's not over yet" line where he sounds more like the, he does more like the monster sounding voice instead of just like Doc Ock like exerting, you know.
It's Captain America. He's here.
It's a good thing Black
His,
Cat gave me a
his one appearance.
just in time.
I just got out of the Springer show.
Get us Captain America's autograph.
Oh, brother. Punisher, do you have any threes?
Oh my god.
So, nice of you to join us for once, Spidey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was out saving the world. Beating you guys at cards ought to be pretty easy.
Your spider sense
Oh,
Won't save you here. Look who's talking, Daredevil. You've been looking.
yeah, they're doing this, but they managed to keep it E because superhero juice.
Oh my god.
obvious. Okay. Let's keep this a nice, friendly, clean game.
I fucking love this game. Wow.
Fighting this guy.
Hey, will you guys keep it down?
Hey, loosen up, kids. I'm on fire.
Wait, hold on. Time out. All of you guys were working together, and you still couldn't take down Spider-Man?
It's not my fault.
Oh my god.
Poster.
knows you can't control the symbiote.
Hey, wait! So, I'm a rhino. You're a scorpion.
They had a lot of fun
and he's an
making this.
octopus. What's a Mysterio?
So, Rhino, any threes?
Hey! Hey! I got a bingo! Ha ha!
Oh my god.
You guys think you're so smart, but I won! Ha! Who's your daddy, Doc Ock? Ha ha ha! Victory is mine! You're always laughing at me, but who's crying now, huh? Ha 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 ha! Wait a minute, I made a mistake.
Will he figure out how to play Go Fish? Good lord.
There's like a nod to it in the ending cutscene of like Enter Electro, and I can. It's pretty much assumed that no, he didn't. Oh right, yeah. About the ending, there was like another like thing that was going to be at the end of this, where like yeah, Stan Lee had like Stan Lee was going to have like a little like ending monologue thing set to like some clips from like the cutscenes, you know?
Dog.
Dog.
Alright, anyway, sorry.
Yep. Yeah, like oddly, yeah, like yeah, it was gonna be a little ending dialogue thing, ending monologue montage thing, and then the end note was gonna come up. Like, oddly enough, they didn't do that here, but like it was used in the, but like, oddly enough, they didn't do it here, but the Japanese version did that cutscene.
Huh. Also, Tommy Tallarico.
Yep.
Alright.
Old Tally Boy. And also Apollo 440 is the remix here.
The the Spider-Man and the Venom symbiote thing is interesting.
Oh yeah.
It seems just a weird choice for the credits, but
Yeah, it's like, yeah, if you beat the game on hard mode, he'll also show up in the like Captain Universe costume.
ah,
Yeah, it's just basically to show, hey, you beat the game. Now check this sweet new dig.
I assume this is also a costume you can use.
Uh, yeah, it's a costume you can use. This one, like, it gives you it gives you unlimited webbing if you use it.
Ah,
Yeah, this one in Captain Universe, which is like a common, like it. Captain Universe has that double damage from Spider-Man 2099 and then invincibility. And then I think beating this also like gives you Scarlet Spider and Ben Riley, but like those costumes are just purely aesthetic. They don't do anything.
ah.
So yeah, that was PS1 Spider-Man. What you think?
It's pretty damn cool. It was silly. It was funny. We laughed. We cried.
Yeah,
Our health is already full.
exactly. And Polo. That yeah, it's it definitely yeah, obviously it pales in comparison to like some of the later games that came out, but like for its time, it was definitely it was like a good ass entry to have, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It's ambitious and interesting. So,
Yeah,
pretty cool.
absolutely. Yeah, you can definitely tell like from a number of things that they had like a lot of fun just making that game.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially the that footage you sent me of the like the developers talking about it.
Yeah, yeah.
They just got an actual guy in a Spider-Man suit to just run around. And
Yeah, I think he
uh,
was at like one of the desks too at one point.
yeah, he was working on the game.